Guys, welcome to my office. I wanted to give you a little sneak peek into what an ordering session is all about. I have a client coming in a few minutes, but I wanted to take a little bit of time to show you what you need to do an easy, stress-free ordering session. First, you need a space. For me, it's my office in my home. At my old house, it was my living room. It could be your dining room. Any space that you can meet your client and show them their photos will be a great start to your in-person ordering sessions. You can even go to the client's home. There's advantages and disadvantages of each. For me, the advantages of having it at my house is because it's convenient for me. If you go to the client's home, the advantage there would be that you would be able to help them decide where to display their large prints. Maybe you even help them measure. So that might allow you to sell more prints. But either way, figure out what works best for you and your business. Again, for me, it's in my home. So this is my office where I meet all my clients and where I do all of my work. It's pretty much where I spend most of my time. In addition to a space, you need some sort of screen in order to show your clients their photos. For me, it's a television that I have in my office. It could be your computer screen, it could be a laptop, it could be an iPad. The very first thing I used when I first started in-person ordering sessions a long time ago was I would just hand my clients my laptop and they would simply look at the photos through Bridge and they would tag them with the color that I told them would indicate that's their favorite. So really, you can make a lot of things work. But again, for me, it's a television screen. How do I get my photos on the television? Well, I use an Apple TV. It helps mirror images from your device to the television. An Apple TV is like $99, so it's not a super expensive investment, but it allows you to show them images through your television. Now, I use my iPad when it comes to mirroring the images onto the television. And the reason I use my iPad is there's this really great app called Portfolio for iPad. And you simply load the images into this app from your Mac. You can configure a slideshow, you can add music, and the clients can see the photos and they can even star their favorites. So it's a great app for photographers. So far you need a space, a television, Apple TV, and an iPad or some sort of device that will help you get the images from that device onto the television screen. From there, you need an pricing menu. For me, I have this one, and I got it printed at Miller's, but other labs have them as well. And inside is my collections and my a la carte. And the reason I have this and the reason it's so important is because I don't have to talk money with my clients. Sometimes it can be uncomfortable to say digital photos are $1,000 or whatever they might be. This way, I simply hand this to the client and they read it. I don't have to talk about it at all. And I've already told them the pricing and they've already seen this before in a welcome guide. So this is nothing new, but yet allows them to review it and decide at the ordering session what they want. So when I added this to my ordering sessions, it was a lifesaver. In addition to that, I have an ordering form that I use to fill out whatever it is the client wants. That way I can look professional, tally up their pricing, and give them this as their receipt. And lastly, you just need samples. You got to be able to show your clients the products that they may want. They need to be able to touch it, feel it, see the size. I think it's super important, especially when you're talking about a wall print, that they see the actual size because they aren't photographers. They're not used to dealing with these sizes, 11 by 14, 8 by 10, 16 by 20. They think an 11 by 14 is humongous, and it's really not at all. So when you show them by actually having an example, you can literally hold an 11 by 14 up on a wall and they'll see how tiny it is, which automatically makes them want to boost it up to at least a 16 by 20 or even bigger. So by having these different sizes of wall prints, canvases, I'm able to show my clients exactly what they're getting. And then in addition to that, I have image boxes, which is a popular item for me. I actually even have the flash drive for the digitals that they can see so they know this is what they're getting. Anything that they may order, I have a sample of in this office. If you can see behind me, you'll see my shelves are covered in different size images, image box, all on display so that they can see exactly what they might be getting. So my client's probably going to be here any minute, and you're going to get to see everything that happens during an ordering session. Hi, how are you? It's good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Thanks for coming. Okay, let's go see your pictures. You excited? Okay, we're going to go right in here. You guys can have a seat.
Ooh, I love your office.
Oh,
This
thanks.
is beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited to show you your photos. I can't wait for you to see them. If you guys will swivel around in your chairs, you can watch the slideshow, and it'll play a slideshow, and then we'll talk about your photos after that, okay?
Okay.
I love that picture.
I do too.
That's the photos.
I love
I'm so glad you
them.
like
They're
them.
fantastic, but I need a Kleenex.
I know. Oh my gosh! I wish I had a Kleenex. It's that song though. It makes you cry every time. Every time. It's like the perfect song for this. But then I feel bad that people cry, but I cry all the time with it too. I've heard it 8,000 times.
Very sweet.
That old Taylor Swift, I
And
swear.
that location was awesome.
It was awesome, right? I still can't believe you got that dress from Forever 21.
I know.
It's so pretty.
I love it.
Okay, so I'm going to hand you this iPad, okay? And you're going to scroll through them so you can look at them more in depth. They'll still show up on the screen in case you want a bigger view of it.
Okay.
And what I like to tell clients is while you're looking, think about what you want out of the photos. Do you want a wall print? Do you want digitals? Because that will help you kind of decide if you have to narrow them down or if you're going to get all the digitals, then you don't have to. And I will hand this to you, Renee, which is the collections and the a la carte. That way you can have in mind what you might want to purchase.
Okay.
So it helps you when you're looking through them. And that's the same thing you got in the welcome guide. So it's the, it's the same pricing menu, but it just helps to have it there in front of you. I will tell you that the most popular items, the most popular collections are the digitals, because all the girls want the digitals.
Yeah, I want to post them on Instagram.
Right? And so that's a popular one. And then there's one that has some digitals and some prints, which a lot of times people will start out kind of trying to aim toward that one. But then what they end up finding is they like more than the number of digitals that package gives them. So they'll up to the all digital collection. So.
Okay. I see that. The glam collection is the 5 digital. Okay.
Yep, exactly. It's just sometimes really hard to get only 5.
Right.
Or to narrow
It's
it
gonna
down to
be hard
5.
to do,
So,
Looks so
and
pretty.
yeah, she's got so many to choose from. And I will tell you, the digitals are really good because you can make prints from them. So if you want a wall print, or if you want a canvas, or if you want to do graduation announcements,
Right.
those can be done from digitals. And then you have them forever. So that is also an incentive for digitals. And then of course all the girls just want to post them on social media.
Yeah. So do you email the pictures? So if I get all the digitals.
So if you get all the digitals, I do a Dropbox, a private Dropbox folder. So then you guys will have access to that. I'll send you a link, and then you just download them straight to your computer. I also like to tell you to do the Dropbox app on your phone.
Yeah.
Because then you have access straight from your phone. You don't have to crowd your phone memory with putting them on your phone. You just have them just through that app. So
So you actually print graduation announcements?
Yeah, so if
great.
you want to do those, I can design some for you. I typically do about 3 designs that I think kind of fit the girl's personality and sort of match her outfits and stuff. And then you can tell me which ones you like. And they only take 24 hours to get in from the lab I order through. So it can be done at last minute.
Okay.
Oh, and here's a tip about graduation announcements. A lot of people don't realize, but if it's just the actual announcement and not an invitation to graduation, then you technically don't have to send them out until after she's graduated. And you have like a month after she's graduated to send them. So Emily Post, according to Emily Post.
Yes.
The guru.
I love that one. Definitely.
And I don't do all of them in black and white because I feel like it needs a mood. I don't know. There's something that hits me about a photo, and I'm like, that one felt black and white to me. So
I love
I can, of course, make any of them in black and white if you want them that way.
Okay, so what?
Well,
I think I want all the digitals for Instagram.
yeah, because I'm not sure you'll be able to figure out.
Yeah,
5.
there's so many. I don't think I'm gonna be able to figure out 5.
So on there you see the different collections, and then the other side is a la carte, which are different items that you might want to order, from prints to graduation announcements and things like that.
What's a storyboard print?
A storyboard print is one print, which I have an example here, but it has several photos on it. So it's kind of like a collage. So in this one, you have 4 verticals. You can also do it where the 2 in the middle become a horizontal, so it would be 3. And then depending on the size, we could put more on there. But basically, it's one that you would frame that would have several options in there.
That's
And then
really
if you
nice.
see on there the collection that includes the image box,
Right.
which is a popular collection, this is what the image box looks like. And you get to choose the photo on the front and the back, and then we put your name on the side. And what I tell girls is not only does it stand up by itself and is a display, but you can actually put little mementos from your senior year in it, like your tassel from your cap and gown.
Yeah.
What a
I don't know,
great
anything
idea.
you do all year long that was, your senior year. And then inside you'll see that it has all the 5x7s. So you can keep some of these yourself. You can give them to grandma, grandpa, whoever,
Yeah.
your dad's desk, different things like that.
Yeah.
Because a 5x7 is really good sitting on a
It
shelf
is.
or something.
I agree.
So that's what that is. I'm so glad you liked your photos, and I will.
loved them.
Thank you. I love taking them. Franny
It was
is
so fun.
so easy to photograph. And now you're my intern, so it
I
just
know.
worked out, right? So I will get all the files into the Dropbox, and I'll send you guys an email
Right.
that'll invite you to the Dropbox. What I would suggest is that you download them to your computer, so you have a copy on your computer.
Okay.
And then you'll always have them in Dropbox unless you delete them. And then I always have a copy on a external hard drive, so if something were to happen, just give me a call, okay? If you have any problems with the Dropbox, just let me know, okay?
Thank you.
And then you can
very
start
much.
posting. Yay!
I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you guys so much. I'll
Thank
show you out.
you.